So taking a nice drive, I'll take my glasses off for this to look serious. Taking a nice drive, headed north up to Charlestown from Marshall, taking the back road. I did come across this church. I may have spoken on this earlier, but the signage here is really quite nice. And it speaks a lot to, you look at Thurgood Marshall and some of the, let's see here, Thomas Marshall, my apologies. John Marshall, 4th Chief Justice of the United States. There we go, I'll get it right. Anyway, let me share this with you. So this church here, Emmanuel Episcopal Church, it's lovely, absolutely lovely. All the boxwoods. So we'll talk about this a bit. I think you'll appreciate it. Emmanuel Episcopal Church, Piedmont Parish. Sometime before 1858, the Methodists and Episcopalians of the community of Oak Hill, who had shared a church at Cool Springs since 1816, decided to build separate churches. Piedmont Parish raised $1,000. John Thomas Smith and his wife Margaret Lewis Marshall of Ashley gave land Mrs. Smith had inherited from her father, Thomas Marshall, son of John Marshall, the 4th Chief Justice of the United States. Ground was broken in September of 1858, and Emmanuel Church consecrated on July 23rd of 1859 by William Meade, Bishop of Virginia. During the Civil War, both Confederate and Union troops used Emmanuel as a shelter and a hospital. The names of some of General McClellan's Federal soldiers were inscribed on the walls of the Wood Room, along with other names and the notation 9th 3rd Cavalry. At the end of the war, the Reverend William F. Gardner wrote, quote, "Piedmont Parish has been without a minister for a long time. Since 1862, divine service was not held more than 2 or 3 times until I took charge of these churches, informally, on the 17th day of April, 1865, it being Easter Monday. Since that day, Emmanuel has considered in faithful service." So I thought you would all appreciate this, and I'll just do a quick peruse. We are on the road and are headed down. Yep, you see some of the names, but kind of interesting. Anyway, Motley Patriot, get out there, drive about, enjoy the lovely Virginia. Nothing like it, I tell you. A lot of history out here. Thanks again.